Saturday, May 30th, the 151st day of 1992. There are 215 days left in this year. Today's highlights in history? On May 30th, 1431, Joan of Arc, condemned as a heretic, was burned at the stake someplace in France. On this date in 1883, 12 people were trampled to death when a rumor triggered a stampede. The rumor was that the recently opened Brooklyn Bridge was in imminent danger of collapsing. In 1937, 10 people were killed when police opened fire on steel workers demonstrating near the Republic Steel plant in South Chicago. But May 30th, 1975? Well, that's the day I was born. And boy, I was just a joy to my parents from day one. They got a divorce, thank God, when I was 5 or 6. But I don't really remember too much of that, though. But my mom said it was probably the reason I wet the bed till I was 8. Unfortunately, I don't recall too much of that either. I guess the best way to start this off is to explain to you that I was never much of a girl. I acted like a boy, so people treated me like a boy. As far as I'm concerned, I was a boy. To tell you the truth, I think my dad liked it that way. You see, although he would never admit it, he wanted a boy and everybody knew it. In fact, he wanted a boy so bad he made 3 attempts, but to no avail. That's right, 3 daughters. Catherine, Stephanie, and me, Elizabeth, but I go by Libby. Another thing is that we were all supposed to be named Chad, but since we all turned out to be girls, it just didn't sit well with Mom. I guess they could have compromised and called us Chadweena or something god-awful like that, but I'm really glad they didn't. Some of my most vivid childhood memories come from kindergarten. One thing I remember, I think, a little bit too clearly is that I was never much to follow rules. I didn't follow them too well, I guess. I recall several accounts during that era when I got my mouth washed out with soap for saying bad words. Of course, I went to a church school, so they were probably overreacting to whatever it is I said anyway. Oh well. I'm 17 now, and all that is way behind me. I'm a senior in high school. I play guitar in a band. I'm unemployed. I live at home. And I guess you could say I'm relatively happy. Life is too short to waste time complaining about it. So let's get on with it.